The Sovereign Bank was established in Toronto in 1901. In its effort to expand quickly and attract both depositors and borrowers, the bank made several poor management choices. It became the first in Canada to pay interest on savings accounts quarterly. However, its lenient lending practices led to questionable loans, and combined with the challenging banking environment, this resulted in the bank's closure in 1908. To manage its branch interest, 12 other banks stepped in to help. Fortunately for collectors today, this history has left us with some rare and beautiful banknotes. The American Banknote Company in Ottawa printed 5, 10, 20, and $50 bills for the Sovereign Bank of Canada, dated May 1st in the years 1902, 1905, 1906, or 1907. Some 1902 notes may feature a large red M overprint. Each denomination, except for the $10 bill, displays a lovely engraved portrait of King Edward VII. Various individuals could have signed these notes depending on the period. Typical signatures include H.S. Holt, Randolph MacDonald, or Emilius Jarvis, found on the left side of each note. The $5 bills are most commonly found, while $10 bills are available less frequently.
All right, so Ben got you some good history here. I'm going to tell you a little more about just how, in my opinion, how special these banknotes are. So I've only had a couple of these before. I've had two different $5 notes. And the thing I like about them is the portrait of King Edward VII. I don't know why, but for some reason, maybe it's because it feels like an issued, like a British Commonwealth note. Like you could see something from the Caribbean that would look like this as well. But I just like that imposing portrait. All these notes are tough. Like if you had a low grade one, maybe a couple thousand if it was just really, really trashed. I know the ones I've had have been really pretty VFs, probably closer to the mid four-figure range, $4 or $5, maybe $6,000. I've never seen a 20. In theory, one could be out there. I'd be highly in doubt that a 50 is out there. So if by some chance you have a issued 20 or 50, and issued meaning, have a serial number other than all zeros, you have quite the find there. You'll be very happy with the price. And the 10 is equally scarce. I mean, it's not equally as scarce as the 20 or 50. But in terms of Canadian banknotes, it's right up there with, probably less than a handful known. So 5's really cool. A 10 is really, really good. And 20, maybe it happens one day. 50 would be a very, very special banknote. If you get a 50 on this charter, I mean, you'd be talking certainly easy $10,000 plus. And let me add one more thing about why I really like this bank. It's short-lived, right? So it's only around for, not even a decade. And the banknotes are colorful. So, there are a lot of, banks that were around in the 1840s, 1850s, 1860s that are scarcer, from smaller communities, smaller towns. But the banknotes they issued, even if they're rarer, are just not as interesting. These are just beautiful banknotes. If you collect Canadian charter notes and you have any one of these in your collection, you instantly have a good banknote collection. So, if you're kind of doing the whole coin thing where you want a box of 20, and if you just wanted a box of, a collection of 20 good Canadian banknotes just kind of spread across the, if you do charter notes, if you do Dominion notes, whatever it is, you have one of these. That's a great building block to a great collection. If you're holding one of these watching this video, send us a picture of it. I'd love to check it out and see what you got, make you an offer. Thanks.